So, you've been thinking about starting an online business, right? Well, you're gonna wanna listen up. We're about to look at how the entire game of making money online is shifting by 2026. And trust me, the two main paths to get there might not be what you expect.
Look, I get it. We've all been there. You've got that entrepreneurial spark, you see the potential, but then you start researching and bam, you're hit with a million different options. It's totally overwhelming, almost paralyzing. But what if I told you all that confusion is actually starting to clear up?
And here's the thing, that tangled web of options, it's finally sorting itself out. It's all condensing down into two very clear, very distinct paths. Seriously, just think of it as a huge fork in the road for anyone wanting to start a business online. So today, we're going to walk down both of those paths so you can figure out which one feels right for you. And here they are laid out for you. On one side, you have creator commerce. This is all about selling your passion, your products, the things you love. And on the other side, AI automation. This is about selling your skills and your systems to make things more efficient. Two totally different approaches to building a hugely profitable business online. All right, first up, let's dive into the established powerhouse, the model that has literally built empires online, creator commerce. This path, this is for the makers, the artists, the writers, the curators. If you're the kind of person who just has to create things, or you have an amazing eye for finding cool stuff, this is your lane. It's all about channeling that passion you have into a real, thriving business. And when we talk about products, oh man, the sky's the limit. You could start an entire clothing line using print-on-demand services, so you never even have to touch the inventory. Or you could launch a dropshipping store, sell your own incredible art, create beautiful handmade goods, or even curate amazing subscription boxes for a super passionate niche. But hey, it's not just about physical stuff, not at all. Creator commerce is also about cashing in on what you know. You can freelance your skills as a writer or designer, package up your expertise into an online course, publish your own book, build an incredible community with a newsletter, or even offer one-on-one coaching. This quote right here, it absolutely nails the heart and soul of creator commerce. See, it's not enough to just be passionate about something. The magic happens when you find where your passion overlaps with something people actually need. That intersection, that's the sweet spot. Okay, so we've covered the powerhouse. Now let's shift gears and explore the new frontier. This is where things get really interesting. Welcome to the world of AI automation. Whoa. Okay, before we even dive into what this is, just look at that number. That's the projected size of the global AI market for this year alone. To give you some perspective, that's bigger than the entire economy of many countries. The scale of the opportunity here is just staggering. So who is this path for? Well, if you love thinking in systems, if you get a kick out of solving puzzles and making things run better, you're an architect. This is your world. You're not selling a product like a t-shirt. You're selling a solution. You are selling pure efficiency that saves businesses time, money, and a ton of headaches. So what in the world is an AI automation agency? It's actually pretty simple. It's a service that helps other businesses automate all the boring, repetitive stuff they have to do. You know, picture a small online store that spends hours every single day answering the same 5 customer questions. An AI agency can come in and build them a smart chatbot that handles 90% of those questions automatically. That frees up the owner to actually grow their business. It's a game changer. And here is the absolute best part, the thing that makes this so accessible to everyone. You do not need to be a coding genius to do this. The best way to think about it is like playing with Legos. You learn how one little pre-built piece works, then you learn another. Pretty soon, you're snapping them together to build these incredibly powerful and valuable systems for clients. And it's not just a vague idea, there's a real framework to get you started. It's called the build method. You start block by block, mastering just one template. Then you figure out who needs that specific solution. You install and customize it for a client, pitch it, land the deal, and then, this is key, you document your success in a case study so you can land the next one even easier. It's a simple, repeatable process. And don't for a second think that just because this is accessible, the money is small. Not even close. The big consulting firms are already making an absolute fortune here. A giant like Accenture pulled in over $2.6 billion from AI consulting in just 6 months. That's a massive, flashing sign that businesses are desperate for these solutions. So, there you have it, our two paths, the creator and the architect. Now, let's really get down to brass tacks and put them side by side to see how they stack up.
Okay, let's break down the real differences. With creator commerce, your core skill is all about brand building and marketing. You're selling directly to individual people, that's B2C, and your money comes from lots of smaller sales or subscriptions. Your biggest challenge? Building a big, engaged audience. Now, on the flip side, AI automation is all about system design and problem solving. You're selling to other businesses, B2B, and your income comes from high-ticket project fees and monthly retainers. Your main challenge is proving to clients that your system will give them a real return on their investment. So really, it all boils down to this one question. Do you want to go wide or do you want to go deep? Creator commerce is about building a brand to reach as many people as possible. AI automation is about finding a really complex, expensive problem and solving it for a handful of high-paying clients. Both paths can lead to incredible success, but they need totally different ways of thinking. Now, after hearing all that, I know what you might be thinking. Oh my gosh, this is a huge decision. I have to pick my path right now. But here's the best part. You don't. The great news is you don't have to have it all figured out today. Because whether you're picturing yourself as a creator or an architect, the first few steps on the journey are exactly the same. The foundational work is universal, and it'll set you up for success no matter which direction you end up going. So here it is, your simple 4-step plan that works for either path. Number 1, validate your idea. Go out and actually talk to people to make sure you're solving a real problem. Number 2, develop your offer. Package your product or service so it's crystal clear what people are getting. 3, build your website. This is your home on the internet. And 4, start marketing. You've got to get out there and find those first customers. Whether you're selling custom art or a complex AI system, these 4 steps are your foundation. So as you think about what's next, the question to ask yourself isn't just what should I sell? The real deeper question is, how do I want to create value in the world? Are you going to be someone who builds a brand that connects with and inspires millions? Or are you going to be someone who builds systems that empower other businesses to reach their full potential? The future of online business is splitting in two. The only question left is, which path will you choose?